What's going on, guys? Joe with Strictly Commerce. Inside of this video, we're going to be going over 5 key tips that you need to start Amazon FBA wholesale in 2023. Wholesale is one of those models that with Amazon that is really hard to start and requires probably the most barrier to entry, but in my opinion has one of the most upside potentials of doing business on this platform. The reason is because you're building real relationships compared to OA, as well as even private label or retail arbitrage, where you're going to be able to buy from other businesses that are looking to sell products in bulk to other businesses. In turn, this is going to allow you to have a lot more replenishable SKUs, better discounts in the future, and more control over your business as a whole. You're also going to save on shipping. Like I said, this has some of the most upside potential out of any other Amazon business model. So the first thing with this model that you're going to need is an LLC or some type of business entity. These distributors are only supposed to be selling to other businesses, so you're going to need to have some legal info in front of you to actually be able to even purchase off these distributors. They're going to ask you for basic information like your EIN, your business address. Some of them will require you to have a warehouse. However, there are some ways around that we'll talk about in another video. Additionally, you're going to need this business entity to protect you as well as get these relationships with these distributors. The second thing that you're obviously going to need is an Amazon seller account. It's the same as signing up in any other business model. What this will allow you to do is sell these products on Amazon. Number 3 through 5 are more of the in-depth and more valuable pieces to what you need for wholesale. Yes, you're going to need an LLC or a business entity. Yes, you're going to need an Amazon seller account. But the next one here is the ability to call distributors and learn how to talk to them. With this model, you need to be calling your distributors to establish your relationship, make these connections, obtain catalogs, get your application sent in through them. The only way you're really going to be able to make money in the long run is by calling them. Sure, there's orders you can make by just putting them in online from certain distributors. However, you're going to need to call these guys to find those really good suppliers and, like I said, establish that relationship that you're going to need long term for this. Number 4 now is going to touch on wholesale relationships. These relationships are not things that you can't get or that they're only reserved for the big sellers. It's about building these out in a way that works for you. You're gonna call these distributors up, start placing orders, and you're gonna wanna be able to talk to them, talk to your rep about different things they could buy. Talk to your rep about things that are outside of business. You're going to want to talk to your rep about how you can utilize your account to the best of your ability. Is there any places that he or she can get you discounts, or any places that, there's an opportunity for growth? Remember, these guys on the other end of it want to sell more product because they're going to actually be making money off of your orders. So they're inclined to sell you more stuff. And those distributors that seem like they don't want to work with you, most of the time they're not going to be the best ones long term, or you're going to need another sales rep. Now, number 5 is the ability to source product. The key here, along with relationships, is being able to scan a catalog and actually find items to purchase. I recommend doing it manually because it'll teach you what to look for in items, as well as buying the right items and learning, how to read Keepa charts and all those other softwares that we always talk about. The ability to source product is really where you're going to make your money with this business. So if I have to combine wholesale into like 2 key points to focus on, it's 1, relationships, and 2, ability to source, because those are going to be the things that are going to bring in business, bring in product for you to sell, further those relationships, build better connections, etc. So you're going to want to do these things in order to actually grow your business, and this is really where the money's made. It's made in purchasing product and being able to replenish those SKUs, constantly add more SKUs, and further build out those relationships with the hopes of making it a better account, buying and getting more discounts long term, etc. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you for your business.